that's how I'm gonna bring up the what did you want me to call him again?
Big dog.
The big dog of Comedy Fight Club. Clap it up right now for Mark motherfucking Henley, everybody!
What's going on, Comedy Fight Club? How you doing tonight? Yeah. This is already a weird one. Who's ready to see some blood tonight? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get fucking mean tonight. I'm gonna preview the battles. First battle tonight: Wolfgang Hunter versus Noah Schneider. Give it up for them.
Yeah.
Wolfgang, he reminds me of a young Nick Nolan, but he's some sort of ethnicity that I don't know what it is, and I think that's pretty good. Wolfgang, what are you again?
Spick Nolan.
I won't say that back. He's an ethnicity, and I love that. Whereas Noah Schneider, he is white, and that means he's not an ethnicity. And you know what? I love that too. This is white versus whatever Wolfgang is, and I think I'm here for it. You guys ready for that? Yeah. The next battle: Abigail Nolan versus John Fox. Oh. Hell yeah. Have you heard this? John Fox is, get this, Joe, undefeated since September. Since September of 2021, no one has been able to defeat John Fox. And word is, he's looking to get to this September without any losses. How about that? That'd be pretty big. But he's going to have a big challenge tonight. He's going up against Abigail Nolan. Who, full disclosure, has never won. But let me tell you about another roast battler that used to lose all the time. The one that no one thought would be a great roast battler. Have you ever heard of John Fox? John Fox, while currently unstoppable, used to get stopped all the time. But he changed his life. He decided to stop being a fat loser and is now a fat winner. Any given Sunday, baby. I'm ready to see how this plays out. Next up, Gio Perez versus Derick Drescher. These guys have been in jail, so they know what it means to get a little bit crazy. You know what I mean? They went from being in jail to being on Legion of Skanks to being on Comedy Fight Club. They're only going up, baby. One will win, one will lose. We'll find out tonight in the main event. Fluke versus Justin Cupo. I think all of us can agree, New York City's the greatest city on earth. Am I right? It's given us so much. It's given us the Ramones, Jay-Z, Dollar Pizza, Chopped Cheese, and even 9/11, baby. I think we can agree Philadelphia is pretty cool too, right? It's given us a lot of things. It's given us Always Sunny, cheesesteaks, Hall & Oates, and even the Move bombing. That's known tragedy, but still a tragedy all the same. But guess what? Tonight we are having a New York versus Philly main event. And tomorrow night we're going to Philadelphia to have another New York versus Philly main event. It's New York versus Philly every night. Every night it's going to be Eagles versus Giants. Rocky, we're doing it again. Rocky versus Spider-Man. Creed versus the Black Spider-Man. See, it was worth it to get to that one. It's a clash of cities. Fluke he's a fucking rapper, he's a skateboarder. Justin Cupo, he eats a walleye, I think. It's going to be great tonight. But I need us all to swear to be impartial. Can we all swear that?
Yeah.
We need to do it. We cannot treat Justin Cupo like he's a fucking piece of shit like the G-Train. You have to give him a fair shot. Can you promise that?
Yeah.
Can you promise that?
Yeah.
So I promise to start Comedy Fight Club. Give it up to the commissioner, Matt Maran.
Tonight!
Yeah.
Hearts will be broken, souls will be crushed, because we don't come here to make friends, we come here to fight! Yeah. This is humiliation, this is brutality, anything goes, no holds barred. This is Comedy Fight Club! Thank you all for coming out. Welcome to Comedy Fight Club, coming to you live from Bowery Electric. We have a great show in store for you tonight. I am the Commissioner of Comedy Fight Club, the sleeveless wonder of the world, Matt Maran. We are on Twitter and Instagram at ComedyFightNYC. Thanks to our social media hipster. He's not here tonight, but still, give it up for Niko, pal. Most of you guys have been to Fight Club before. For those of you who haven't, this is a roast battle show. People are going to say mean, vicious, fucked up shit to each other. Stuff you're not supposed to say. But we're all here to have a good time, so no one's going to get offended. Does that sound good? Yeah! Go over the rules here at Fight Club. 2 fighters will get up on this stage. Each undercard fight is going to be 5 jokes, tit for tat. Main event is going to be a 3-round battle, and the winners of these fights will be determined by an amazing judges panel. Fight Club, give it up for our judges tonight. But up first, not sitting to my left, sitting in front of me right now, from this point forward, each and every one of you is Comedy Fight Club, because your applause is going to count for 1 vote in each of these fights. Which means Fight Club, I need to have a whole lot of fucking energy tonight. What do you say? You have some energy for me tonight? Yeah! So when I ask you, you think the winner is, you will clap for 1 fighter, and 1 fighter only. You will not clap for both, because you can't have 2 winners, which leaves me the most important rule here at Comedy Fight Club.
No fucking pity class!
No fucking pity class! Now, this is Comedy Fight Club. This is where sympathy comes to die. If someone's going to lose up here, you will let them lose with dignity. Now, let's meet our amazing judges. Up first, from the Locker Room Talk podcast. He's been killing it in the main event here for years. Give it up for Bobby Sheehan.
Is my microphone on?
Is that mic on? There you go. Try now.
Hello!
Oh, shit. What's going on, you guys? You have to clap. What's going on? The thing is, if you're thinking to yourself, I don't have to clap, I'm a performer on the show. We're all performers on the show. Clap your hands! Clap them! Anyway, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Thank you, Jeb Bush, if you hated how short he was. Bobby, you've judged the show a bunch of times before. What's your advice to the fighters coming up on stage tonight?
I'm scared, dude. This week, we learned that some people in America will try to attack judges just because they think that maybe fetuses shouldn't be aborted. All right? So, let me make this clear. I support a woman's right to choose, and I think you all should too. And then, basically, if something doesn't work, call the opponent a fag, and people will laugh.
Saying that to a room full of people who don't know more than 2 Supreme Court justices, probably. But Fight Club, give it up for Bobby Sheehan. And up next, you've heard him on the Legion of Skanks. He's a favorite of ours here. Give it up for Joe Gorman.
Oh my God! Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. What an electric fucking room this is, man.
Yes. Bowery.
Bowery electric room. Damn. It lives up to its title, not false advertising.
Yes.
All right, cool.
How you feeling tonight, Joe? You ready for this show?
I'm at the, well, you can't see because I'm actually leaning back, but emotionally, I'm at the edge of my seat. I don't know what's gonna happen. Every time Mark Henley announced the name on the lineup, I got another goosebump. And right now, I feel like a fucking scholastic library. Alright?
Joe, you judged the show a whole bunch of times before. What can the fighters do to get your vote?
Let me tell you something, folks. You never walk alone if you believe in Jesus Christ. So if you feel like one of your insults was falling a little short, quote a passage from the Bible to get a vote from your old buddy Joe.
Especially Leviticus. Bobby, what's the homophobic one?
It's the whole thing is pretty.
Okay. You know, what's the thing in the Bible that says the thing that we actually don't believe anymore?
Chapter 23, verse 12.
23 verse 12. That's the verse you should quote here at Comedy Fight Club. Give it up for Joe Gorman! And up next, another one of our favorites here. She's been doing the show for years. One of our best roasters. One of our favorite judges. Give it up for Sabrina Piper! What's up, Sabrina? How are you doing tonight?
Guys talking about how excited you are out here.
There's a guy with a gun. Yeah, there's a guy with a loaded gun at Bowery, so a Locker Room Talk fan is in the premise, Matt.
Or one of my fans. Who knows?
700
One of my
feet.
boyfriends.
700 feet away, guys. That's
Hell
like
yeah.
a mile. That's like 2 miles.
If someone wants to walk me to the bus station
You
after
get
this,
notifications when someone with a gun is nearby?
it's court mandated.
How are you doing tonight, Sabrina?
I'm good. I'm a little nervous sitting next to this one now.
Uh-oh.
But, no, I'm good. How are you guys? Because you all seem so excited. Yay.
Sabrina, you judged the show a bunch of times before. What is your advice? What can the fighters do to impress you tonight?
They cannot call me homeless looking. What was that? I put effort in, a whole 20 minutes.
You should be happy you're sitting in between Joe and Mark if you want to seem like the one not homeless person up here.
Yeah, I've also always wanted to go back to France, alright? Eiffel Tower, alright.
Fight Club, give it up for Sabrina Piper! I wanted her to just awkwardly make an Eiffel Tower joke and not be able to recover. So we're moving on. Our final judge tonight, he's the big dog comedy fight club. He's the king of New Jersey. Give it up for Mark Henley!
What's going on, the big dog king of New Jersey, the meanest man in all of New Jersey, baby.
Yes. Mark won a tournament that may or may not have been rigged to win a comedy fight club tournament in New Jersey.
Whatever it takes to be the king.
How you doing tonight, Mark?
I'm feeling good, excited about this Eiffel Tower development that's going to happen.
You've judged the show before, you're here every week. What is your advice to the fighters coming up on stage?
My first advice is this is not a game. Don't take this as a game. All that matters is winning. Make your opponent look bad, sabotage them, and win.
Give it up for Mark Henley! And give it up for all of our judges! Before we get started, the show would not be possible without our amazing officials. Up first, you'll see him a little later. He is our spirit animal and current CFC champion, Ben Miller! Closing us out tonight will be the goofball, Patrick Haggerty! And now, maybe my favorite part of the show, it is our amazing DJ Fight Club. Give it up for DJ Don't Believe Women! Now, what do you say, Fight Club? Are you ready to see some fights tonight? Yeah. Now, I need more than that. I said, are you ready to see some fucking fights tonight? Let's get this started up first. We have an undercard fight schedule of 5 jokes, tit for tat. Introducing first, he looks like the diverse guy in a community college brochure, Wolfgang Hunter!
Excited to be here. Don't be afraid of the guy with the gun. It's Noah. He's a cop.
We are going to meet your opponent now, who I guess is the cop with the gun?
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
Yep.
There you go.
There we go.
Awesome. Hot start, guys. We're going to meet his opponent now. He looks like he says his sex toys are action figures, not dolls. Noah Snyder!
Yeah. See? He's a cop.
It's the hair. That's the joke.
Yeah, dude, it does look like you're giving me a DUI right now.
Hot already, dude.
Noah, Wolfgang, which one of you wants to go first?
I can go first.
Noah's going to go first. Wolfgang's going second. Fight Club, can we ignore everything that's happened since they've been on stage so far? 5 jokes, tit for tat, starting with Noah. This fight starts now.
Wolfgang's half Indian, half white, which means that he somehow looks like one of the guys that did 9/11, while also looking like one of the guys who says if he was on the plane, he would have prevented it at the same time.
That was a timely delivery. All right. Noah's Jewish, but he looks like he went on birthright to Legoland.
First blood.
Wolfgang's been doing stand-up comedy for 7 years. It's a pretty long time, which just goes to show that if you work hard and put in the time, you can also be the 7th best open mic comic in New York.
Yeah. That's funny. Noah. Alright, so thanks, not around kindergarten cop. All right, there we go. We got that out. All right, that's probably gonna ruin this really good one. Sorry, I've been drinking a lot. Noah looks like he has to film his stand-up clips using a body cam. He would have done better.
Sensational.
500 feet away from a kindergarten cop.
Thanks, Matt, who's been sober for 8 years.
All right. Wolfgang often says that he wants to get booked more. I don't get why. Wolfgang gets booked constantly on sexual assault charges.
Yeah, that's projection.
Wow, dude.
Noah actually got his hair cut recently. When the barber asked, "What kind of haircut do you want?" he said, "Yeah, February is my least favorite month." Yeah, that was actually a recording of Noah.
Wolfgang's favorite superhero is Batman, which actually makes a lot of sense. They both dress in a lot of black and pretend to be dark and brooding to cover up their apparent autism.
Actually, we gotta wrap this up. Noah's gotta get going soon. There's a black guy writing a bad check in the bodega next door. There we go.
Wolfgang's from North Carolina, but he talks with a Baltimore accent. I can't tell if it's his natural way of talking or just a speech impediment from constantly having Nick Mullen's dick in his mouth.
Oh, he's gay.
Hey man, it's my month. Shut up. Noah talks a lot about having a hot mom. I told him he might have an Oedipus complex. He asked what that was, and I was like, explain it to him, and he's like, oh, so just being a person?
That last one.
That was last one.
Fight Club, give it up for Noah and Wolfgang! We're gonna go to you guys first, Fight Club. Do you think the winner of this fight is Wolfgang Hunter? Or is the winner of this fight Noah Snyder?
Man, that's like one. They hate both of us.
Crowd vote goes to Noah. Bobby Sheehan will come over to you.
Don't listen to them, guys. They are too cool to clap. I've seen too cool to clap audiences, and this is it. This is blood on all of your hands. Thank you. Copy him for the rest of the show. Let's get into it, folks. Wolfgang, you look like if the Unabomber had an apprentice. That's pretty cool. I thought, the Legoland joke, that really hit, that popped, even with this sleepy crowd, they liked it, so that was cool. Noah, you disrespected Mark Wahlberg with one of your jokes, with that 9/11 joke. Yeah, you honestly think Mark Wahlberg wouldn't have stopped 9/11? Like, have you not seen any of his movies? And I think
he was manipulated by a talking teddy bear. He could have stopped terrorists.
Hell yeah, dude. Ted is a great movie. And also, the Talk series is good too. Anyway, let's wrap this up. I think Noah had said that you thought February was too long of a month. I was trying to, I'm thinking about February, it's cold, it's rainy. February is actually responsible for a lot of crime in inner cities, so I think that was a fantastic point. That being said, I'm going to have to give it just barely to Wolfgang.
One vote for Wolfgang Hunter, one vote for Noah Snyder, Joe Gorman.
Well, the most important thing, Noah, you said Wolfgang was the 7th best open mic comic in New York. I'll vote for you right now if you can name the other 6.
Steve Yensel at number 1.
Alright, you win. You got it. It's very fun. We're all comics here. We can have a laugh. That was good. Wolfgang, you had some solid bits too. I think it's hard to be the first performers up. It's also hard to be a cisgendered male comedian in this fucking climate right now. We're all struggling, bros. I hear ya. Yeah. So, what can you do, right? You just gotta keep going on. I'm gonna vote for Noah because he's the whiter of the two guys.
2 votes for Noah, 1 for Wolfgang. Sabrina Piper.
No, you should quit.
You win.
Wow. Wolfgang, I feel like, I don't know, you're my favorite prisoner of Azkaban. I'm loving this look. Your shoes are both interesting because it looks like, Wolfgang, you made him switch you outside, at the homeless shelter. You were like, please, please help me, and switch. I also like that now you're looking down, but you looked at the other 2 men. Hello, nice to meet you. Fucking faggot. All right.
Hey, sorry, your eyes are down here.
Yeah. That was really good. Now you lost.
Oh no! A low-stakes roast battle lost my career.
Man, you can cut the sexual tension with a knife, huh, folks?
Yeah, the sexual tension. You take the knife and stab me in the fucking jugular after. Listen.
Watch out, Wolfgang. You may be down to 8 or 9 by the end of this.
Noah, you now win.
Another vote for Noah Snyder. It's wrapped up with Mark Henley. Your thoughts?
Hey, wait, real quick, Mark, fuck you.
Are you trying to nag one of the judges? Is it gonna work?
Begging is
Yeah,
not real.
It worked
That's
for
not
me.
real.
I want to change my vote, Matt. No, you got to stand up for yourself, dude.
Mark, are you okay?
Yeah. No, Wolfgang, I'm going to be objective even though I've been personally attacked. Wolfgang had good jokes, but everything you said that wasn't one of the written jokes went over very badly.
Yeah.
And then you started shivering and looking sad. I don't know what that is.
I need another drink.
You seem like you're actively detoxing, whereas Noah is standing up tall, and I actually don't think his haircut is bad.
Thank you.
And you know what? He's had a rough month, the Foo Fighters. I think Noah, good job.
Another vote for Noah Snyder. Give it up for the winner of this fight, Noah Snyder. What do we say, Fight Club? Are you ready for your next fight? I need more than that, Fight Club. Are you ready for more fights? Introducing first, she looks like Mrs. Puff with a drinking problem, Abigail Nolan.
I'm just a goofy goober.
There you go. How you doing tonight? You ready for this fight?
Sure.
We're gonna be your opponent now. He is a New York Rangers fan, and I want to fuck his sister, John.
Fuck his sister.
Fuck his sister. How you doing, John?
Rangers lost, so I'm pretty adamant and I'm out for blood.
5 jokes, tit for tat. John, Abigail, which one of you two wants to go first?
Sure, I'll go.
John's going first, Abigail's going second. One more time, Fight Club. Are you ready for this fight?
Yeah.
5 jokes starting with John. This fight starts now.
All right. Abigail grew up in New Orleans. Her family actually survived Hurricane Katrina when her body absorbed the flood.
Matt Maran wants to fuck your sister, but whenever Matt Maran went up to John, John was like, no, that's my job.
Okay. Abigail is a bisexual Southern girl, which means she's both attracted to male and female cousins.
I am. Thank you so much for noticing, says the pedophile. John Fox, oh wait, hold on here. John Fox, more like John fucks children. John Fox's outfit looks like it was pulled from a lost and found from all of the kids he's molested.
John, really?
Yes. Yes.
John, no.
Okay, my turn. Abigail is a real Southern belle, and by that I mean she's shaped like one.
Oh my God.
Come on, John.
That's the never alleged rapist?
What?
Because he's a virgin.
John!
I know.
Jesus
At
Christ.
first, I thought John was Italian because I thought he was stupid, but it turns out he's Puerto Rican, which means he's El Stupido.
No.
Abigail is so unfuckable that every time she's at Mardi Gras, guys throw beads at her to keep her top on.
Perfect.
John's last name is Fox because dumbass, ugly Puerto Rican would have been too on the nose.
Last joke.
Abigail's comedy is a lot like her recent pregnancy. It's two things that'll never come to term.
He's so calm.
Perfect.
Love it.
Okay. John Fox looks and sounds like the Pokemon that's on his second evolution of erectile dysfunction.
And you want some too? And you want some too? You better wrap it up.
Fight Club, give it up for Abigail and John. Fun fight. I am very disappointed in John, but we'll see what our judges think. Mark Henley, we'll start with you. What did you think of this fight?
This is tough because no one is more invested in the John Fox win streak story than me. There's nothing I want more than for John Fox to keep winning, to face Pat Haggerty again at the main event of Staten Island. But I don't know. John, a lot of accusations have been brought against you. You got a little, I'm going to say it, too mean. And Abigail, the red level mean, I got to vote for Abigail on this one.
One vote for Abigail Nolan. Sabrina Piper.
Yeah, wow.
You look beautiful.
Thank you so much. You already won. You know this already. Beyond the compliment, but thank you. You too. Also, John, you keep calling her fat. Bro, your fucking gut, you're gonna pass out at any minute from fucking diabetes. It's like, you're gonna love your foot, sweetheart, because it's leaving soon. I don't know why you keep attacking her. At least, like, she has titties for a reason. You guys are almost the same size. Like,
To be fair, I think the reason he's attacking her is because he's in a roast battle against her. Don't make excuses,
Matthew, I know this is the only place you can get your pussy from, but fuck off. She'll still fuck you, don't worry. Just kidding, I know you won't. You have standards. No, but I just know you got a little too mean for sure. It went from being like funny to being like, all right, like write a joke. But strong last one. But yeah, definitely Abigail for sure. But I congratulate you on your winning streak. I know how long you've come with your like 1,000 losses. So awesome.
Another vote for Abigail. I don't think you can be too mean in Fight Club, but I do want the winning streak to end, so I'm okay with this so far. We'll go to you guys, Fight Club. Do you think the winner of this fight is John Fox? Or is the winner of this fight Abigail Nolan? Crowd vote goes to Abigail. Bobby Sheehan, we'll come over to you. Who do you think won this fight?
Whoa. Oh my god. You never know what's going to happen in this show. Damn, I don't know what is happening. Yeah, this is the weirdest implementation of the girlfriend experience I've ever seen. Yeah. The girlfriend experience. You hired her as a prostitute. Guys, I'm getting there. Don't worry. Ooh, I like where this is going. They don't call me Bobby Matchmaker for nothing. I kind of don't understand what's happening a little bit because Abigail was like, John, you're a fat retard who fucks kids. And then John's like, you're a little overweight. And you all were like, what? Oh my god, how could he? And honestly, I think there's some kind of hidden agenda going on in this room. And I'm going to have to vote for, I'm going to have to do one for the men. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go with John Fox.
One vote for John Fox. Joe Gorman.
Wow. Well, first off, both opponents had to overcome so much adversity from literally 40% of the audience walking out. Could it be that they realized the musical event was over? Who knows, man? Also, when Sabrina said that John was fat, John looked genuinely hurt. This wasn't part of the plan. It was a wake-up call, man. And you know what? It happens, dude. And it happens and it's tough. It's tough, and then like you had that rape allegation, but you wrote that one off fucking smooth, dude. You did what we're supposed to do and not address it. Pretend like you didn't even hear it. As if I don't acknowledge it, surely it will go away. And it worked, dude. But with that being said, I'm gonna vote for Abigail because I'm anti-man now, after all.
Another vote for Abigail. Fight Club, very fun fight, but give it up for your winner, Abigail Nolan.
Matt, this is like when Brock Lesnar defeated The Undertaker and the streak was finally over. Abigail Nolan is the Brock Lesnar of Comedy Fight Club.
We gotta give it up for John Fox and that brilliant win streak he went on.
I never thought I'd see the end of a streak in my lifetime.
And just like the end of the Undertaker Brock Lesnar match, the audience is silent. The Fight Club, we got one more undercard fight and then our main event. You still have some energy. You ready for your next fight?
Yeah.
Introducing introducing first. He looks like he buys clean urine from high schoolers to drink it. Derick Drescher!
What's up, Black King? Black Derek. Still hanging around these white people, man. We gotta get you out of here.
We're gonna be your opponent now. He was in jail, but the real hard time is watching his comedy, Perez! What's up, Gio? How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
It's 5 jokes, tit for tat. Derick, Gio, which one of you two wants to go first?
Faggot can go first.
Oh, shit!
Gio's going first, Derick's going second. Fight Club, are you ready for this fight?
Yeah.
5 jokes starting with Gio. This fight starts now.
Alright, when Derick was younger, his parents put him in the Scare Straight program, thinking it'd scare him out of being a complete faggot.
First blood.
You use your whole forehead to think of that joke?
Take off your hat and repeat that, motherfucker. No, he keeps his hairline in his back pocket. Just for safety, you know?
Perfect. Are you done tagging that up now?
Yes, thank you.
Gio's daughter is half black and half Dominican, which means there's a 100% chance that she'll be a single mother. and on welfare. and pregnant at 15.
He's describing his mother's life right now. Derick is half Puerto Rican and half Jewish, which means he was circumcised with a switchblade.
Gio looks like he doesn't know whether to sell you a crack pipe or a mango.
Derick looks like he knows how to smoke crack out of a mango. Derick is a romantic. His girlfriend told me that he likes to cuddle and spoon heroin.
It's true. Gio is a very big conspiracy theorist, but the biggest conspiracy in his house is if he's really his father's son.
I look nothing like him. Derick likes saying the N-word, especially when it's songs that don't have the N-word.
Gio is Dominican and from Long Island. These animals ruin every island that they live on. Bing bong, bing bong.
Anybody who's been to Punta Cana knows that's a lie.
Last joke.
Derick looks like a Ukrainian DJ. I don't know.
Gio is actually a very good father. He's always on time to pick his daughter up from school because he just got done delivering food to her teachers. All right.
Fight Club, give it up for Gio and Derick!
Only Dominicans around here.
We'll go to our judges. Bobby Sheehan, we'll start with you. Who do you think won this fight?
Creo que este battle muy bien. Simpático para ti y para ti. Yeah, I think this. I mean, if you told me before the show that I had to be next to either of these criminals, I would have said hell no. But now I realize that that's what a roast battle show needs. It's a little bit of edge and, dare I say, ghetto-ness. And guys, give it up again. That was a crazy good battle, dude. That was fucking excellent. Gio opened with calling him a fag, and then that word was in his next joke, and he said it again with the same amount of confidence, no looking at their phones, just ready to scare the piss out of all these white people, and it worked. We were so nervous, we were just laughing the whole time.
It didn't scare them as much as you saying ghetto.
And honestly, like Gio, his last joke said, "You look like a Ukrainian DJ," which I have to say, makes entirely no sense. But he said it with this confidence, like I felt like I was in the jail shower and had just dropped the soap. You know what I mean? Like, I better fucking laugh. So it was real close, man, but just barely. I'm taking the Gio.
One vote for Gio Perez, Joe Gorman.
Well, fucking A. This is easily the battle of the night so far. Easily. And I think we can all give a huge thank you to the prison industrial complex for fucking making that happen. I can think of several comedians that should be arrested and spend some time in prison if they'll make them half the comics both these gentlemen are. Easily. Normally I'm like, I can't wait to make fun of these fucking comics, but I can just sit back and enjoy the show. I would be willing to say, I don't know about everyone else, I'd be willing to say it was a tie, just to see these Titans go into overtime. One more joke, 'cause I can't choose. I can't choose right now, man. I can't choose.
Sabrina Piper, what do you think?
No, I can't choose either. That was a great fucking fight, you guys. That was so entertaining to watch, genuinely. I feel like really great writing, but also really great riffing. You guys both held up on that end. And I want to see one more joke, too. I think it was so good. And, yeah.
Another vote for one more joke, Mark Henley.
Guys, give it up for them again. This is a great battle. I'm torn because one more joke is almost always bad. So you guys have to it's almost always bad. But I was, Bobby voted for Gio. I was going to vote for Derek.
Oh.
So I think we do have a natural tie.
Yeah, we got
It's
a
a natural tie.
natty tie.
We are going to go to overtime.
Baby.
Started with Gio last time. I'm going to start with Derek now. One joke apiece. Overtime starts now.
When Gio was in prison, he used to let his cellmate come on his face so he could see kids that had a brighter future than him.
Shout out to Jared Shorts for that.
Nah, get the fuck out. I'd never do that.
Derek,
Don't disrespect
shut
me
up.
like that.
Shut the fuck up. What are you gonna do? The fuck you gonna do, bitch?
Oh, hell yeah. Prison fight starts because of someone name dropping Jared Shorts.
Derek looks like he jerks off with arthritis cream. Fuck, I fucked that.
Fight club. Give it up one more time for Derek and Gio.
The right man and the white man.
We'll go to our judges again. Mark Henley, after overtime, overall, who do you think won this fight?
This was a great overtime, actually. I was wrong. This was a great Hell in a Cell match. I love this. I gotta say, Derek had a great last joke, and then Gio started yelling about Jerry Schwartz and trying to hit Derek. I think that's the concession if I've ever seen one. I think Derek won this one tonight.
Another vote for Derek, or one vote for Derek. I do like calling any match between prisoners at Fight Club a Hell in a Cell match. Sabrina Piper.
Yeah, Derek, I think Derek, inched you out just by, a little bit, but it was so close. One more joke! No, just kidding, I want to go home. No, I just won by, a little bit, but great job, both of you.
Another vote for Derek, Joe Gorman.
Whew, that was awesome, man. I enjoyed this. I think this is probably the hardest I've laughed in a while. I will say Derek edged out just a little bit, but if they were to have another fucking event, it would be 50-50 on who could take it. Again, it was awesome.
Very good fight, but it's another vote for Derek. He's got it wrapped up with 3 votes with Bobby Sheehan. Final thoughts.
I mean, like Mark said, this is almost always a bad idea to go to overtime, and you guys proved him wrong. Sorry, Mark, they proved you wrong. And I just felt so lucky to, A, watch this battle. That was great. And B, that they're still fighting amongst themselves. I think that's great. It solidifies power for the white man. And you know what? Everyone's voting for Derek because he said his joke and it made sense. But as someone that's been on this stage and has made jokes that didn't make sense and has talked over his own words and flubbed his words, fucking I'm giving it to Gio.
1 vote for Gio Perez, 3 for Derek. But Fight Club, great fight. Give it up for the winner, Drescher. we get to our main event, it is time for party time with the spirit animal, the most hyped man you know. Give it up for our CFC champion, Ben Miller!
Hey everybody, give it up for all the undercards we saw tonight. Those battles kept getting better and better, by that I mean the first one really sucked. First up was Wolfgang versus Noah. So before the show, Wolfgang came up to me and he could not remember my name because he was very drunk. He called me Chris Barnes and then he called me Matt Maran. That's what he was. Noah made no attempts to guess my name and that's why he won. Yeah. Next up we had Abigail versus John Fox. Give it up for them. That was a fun fight. And there are a lot of like incest jokes, and they do look like siblings that fuck each other, right? Which I assume is why Abigail's baby did not make it to term. Yeah. Last up we had Jim versus Derick. That was awesome. That was awesome. That battle was so good that I want to start committing crimes now. I'm kidding, I'm white, I get away with it. Yeah. Oh man. Derick bullied Gio into flubbing his last joke. And now I'm very scared for all of my future battles. But that really decreases my chances. Well, I'm going to end on a bomb, but we're going to have a fun main event. How does that sound?
The spirit animal, your comedy fight club champion, Ben Miller. And now, Fight Club, it is time for our main event of the evening. One of the best roasters in New York versus one of the best roasters in Philadelphia. Two of our absolute best. I need all the energy you have. Fight Club one more time. Are you ready for this main event? Yeah. Introducing first, he's a skater boy and comedy bookers say see you later boy, Fluke Human! What's up, Fluke? How you feeling? You ready for this main event?
Oh, hell yeah.
We are going to be your opponent. Coming all the way up from Philadelphia, he looks like a more retarded Bert Kreischer, Justin Cupo! How you doing, Justin? You ready for this fight?
Oh yeah, I got called fat on the way here, so I feel like I'm warmed up enough.
Hell yeah. Main event's a 3-round battle. 4 jokes tit for tat in round 1. 4 jokes straight through in round 2, tip for tat again in round 3. We'll go to our judges for feedback in between the rounds, but we're going to pick a winner overall after all 3 rounds. Fluke, Justin, which one of you wants to kick us off?
I can go.
Fluke's going to go first, Justin's going second. Fight Club, what do you say? You ready to kick off this main event?
Yeah!
4 jokes starting with Fluke. This main event starts now.
Oh man, it's great to be here roasting me with diabetes. Love that, dude. You look like Mikey from Recess if no one talked to him for the last 20 years.
All right, give it up for Malcolm in the mid-transition. Fluke hates fantasy movies. Fantasy movies are what he calls any movie where a black person is successful.
That's funny, because the last time you got exercise was when you played offensive lineman for Hogwarts.
It's not very nice, Billy Ray Cypress Hill. Fluke's a SoundCloud rapper, but he's not one of those annoying ones with face tattoos and colorful hair. He's way less talented than them.
Headshot.
Yo, Justin's a very bitter comic because his Dungeons & Dragons character gets booked way more than he does.
Jackpot.
Thank you, Mac Miller Highlight. Fluke's rapping actually isn't that bad. He's got a real let's get this Nazi party started vibe to him.
Last year.
Gotcha, bitch. You look like you crushed your pets to death trying to pet them.
Just gotta show him love, you know? Fluke, you crusty cum sock of a person. You look like you buy your sister's used panties because you got sick of having to steal them.
Fight Club, give it up for round 1 of this main event! We'll go to our judges. Mark Henley, after round 1, how you feeling so far?
I'm feeling pretty good. You guys feeling good tonight?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm feeling good. I think these guys wrote great jokes. I didn't think of anything to say. I thought I'd go last.
Sabrina Piper.
Damn, you guys are really fun going after that last battle, huh? Oh man, alright, nobody else was watching? That's fine. You look like if Dan Lamore gained all the weight back. You really do. You, I'm not going to comment on because I have to walk home after. But yeah, interesting jokes, you guys. Keep it going with your electricity. You're both really excited, I can tell. Wow, we're all on the same level now.
This is Sabrina after she's decided she doesn't like the guy but is still stuck at dinner with him.
And, oh my god, let our one date go.
Joe Gorman.
Hell yeah, man. I watched this, dude. I love fucking supporting my fellow white dudes on stage. Goofing around, having a good time. Fluke, I think you had like some very solid, you really like dig into like that like bully aspect of Comedy Fight Club. I love it. Like it felt like middle school bullying in a way. But that's fun. It's all good. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Justin.
I'm sorry, what was it?
Justin.
Justin, I love how you had like a rebuttal for every single thing he had at you, and that wasn't like stuff you had prepared for in advance. It was like off the dome, which is very good, and that's an excellent skill to have, and might secure a victory later on at Comedy Fight Club. But it's still early, folks. It's still anybody's game, and if I know Fluke the way I think I do, I think he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
Bobby Sheehan.
Fluke, I've known you for years, but I still can't get over the fact that your name is Fluke Human. It makes it sound like your mom didn't plan you. Right? Like, do you have a
Bobby, some things are too far here in Comedy Fight Club.
Can I, alright, real quick. Do you have a sibling called Oopsie Daisy? Okay. That was cute. I didn't know the setup was going to terrify all of you. And Justin, you look like you took your wife's last name, and Fluke, you look like you say you're married to the rap game. But I think this is. I'm so sorry that I offended everyone earlier. And I think this is anyone's game, right? Listen, Fluke, I know your mom planned you. I know she did.
Bobby's just doing old Jewish mother energy tonight. You have a weird name. Are you two from the ghetto?
And his mother cries. Hey, I think this is great. Looking forward to round 2.
Yeah. Fight Club, we're going to move on to round 2. You ready to continue this main event?
Yeah!
Before jokes straight through, we started with Fluke last time. Going to start with Justin now. Round 2 starts now.
Round 2.
A fluke is a parasitic flatworm. A fluke human is a parasitic flatworm with a chin strap beard.
Another one.
Flukes are mostly found in the bodies of people in Asia. Fluke human is mostly found in the bodies of underage girls.
And another one.
Flukes eat your organs and fill your bodies with their toxic shit. Fluke is a toxic shit.
One.
I hope you die of flukemia.
Fluke humor.
Perfect time.
Alright. Justin's a Philly comic. It's a lot like being a New York comic, but you get to spend half your rent money on gas to drive to New York. There you go. Keep it going for Big Day Okerson over here.
I said, give me a hell yeah.
Dude grew up a Sixers fan. Nothing to do with the team itself. 76 was just the record number of dicks his mom sucked in one night.
Ping pong.
He was very offended at that video of the Eagles fan eating shit when they won the Super Bowl, because Justin does that after every game, win or lose. Bandwagon fuckers. No, dude's actually from Tampa, Florida, aka Philly with heat stroke. Yeah, he moved to Philadelphia. He wanted to live somewhere that's walkable so we could get some exercise. Unfortunately, it didn't work because he stress eats every time he sees black people.
Fight Club, holy shit, give it up for Justin and Fluke!
going first, and I am unprepared.
I am prepared to go first this time.
Mark Henley, what do you think after round 2?
This one was back and forth. At first, like, so Justin, he methodically took apart your name for being Fluke. Guys, that's not his real name. So at first I was like, Fluke, you fucked up when you chose that name for yourself. And you methodically took apart, but then you came back and you fucking had some fire. I'm excited to see how this one keeps going tonight.
We are going to go into round 3 and 4, then Sabrina Piper will come over
Oh
to
my
you.
god, great second round. You guys really brought the energy. Felt like you were like having more fun with it, a little more relaxed. The name stuff was great. Great joke writing on both sides. Yeah, I'm excited to see round 3.
Very fun battle. Joe Gorman.
I'm sorry, this might not be PC, but Fluke, what is your real name? What is this? What's going on? Justin took all this time to methodically, like, thematically roast his entire second bat about Fluke, and then it's like, oh, it wasn't even his real name. Very crafty, sir. And then everything he did was back to back to back. It had a very good rhythm, which was exciting. I think it engaged the...
Don't tell him your real name. He will dead name you.
Yeah, I will. I'll dox him.
Subscribe to the Patreon to find that out.
Okay, cool. I like it. It all works out, man. So I'm excited to see what happens. I think it's a draw so far. Yikes.
Very close fight. Bobby Sheehan, are you ready to give your feedback?
I think I'm ready now. I think this is a great battle between Justin and Maximilian. That's not his real name. So I wanted to see if anyone would buy it. I think it fits, though. I think you should change your name. I like Justin's thing because first of all, I learned a lot, and it felt like a middle school project where you were also mad at your friend named Luke. I feel like that's cool. And you're gonna get detention after this. And fucking Luke, you had that joke about him stress eating because he doesn't like black people. Ironically, that's gonna give you high blood pressure.
Oh.
So, who are you? Why do you keep doing this? Anyway, looking forward to round 3.
We are going to pick a winner after our final round. Fight Club, are you ready for round 3 of this main event? 4 jokes, tit for tat, starting with Fluke. Round 3 starts now.
All right. Thank you. Oh man, I'm so glad you could take time off from bartending at Weenie Hut Juniors to be here. This is a weird battle. It's like you versus your imaginary friend trying to get you to go work out.
Thank you, Brian Posehn Clown Posse. Fluke's voice sounds like the voice white people use to sound tough in prison.
Dude, you're doing a great job, especially since the main reason you came here was trying to talk Matt back into amateur wrestling. You don't get his autograph.
Son, where'd you find this?
Fluke, your voice really is terrifying. I feel bad for any girl that has sex with you. I mean, hearing you dirty talk as they're screaming and slipping in and out of consciousness must be awful.
Kind of look like James Corden if carpool karaoke took place in Wendy's drive-thrus only.
Thank you, Frankenstein's Monsters Energy. Fluke, shouldn't you be at home introducing your parents to the body pillow you plan on marrying?
Bing bong.
Last
You
joke.
look like you vote for cheesesteak in every election. Dude, we gotta wrap this up so we can get back to hosting his open mic on his Minecraft server.
Yes, sir.
A lot of nerd jokes. Thank you, Will John Mulaney. Fluke was born 9 months after his mother fell pussy first into a pile of cum at a Linkin Park concert.
Fight Club, give it up for this main event! Fluke is very right. Justin looks like every guy who said to me, he's like, dude, I've been a fan for so long, I'm thinking of starting my own wrestling promotion. We are going to go to you guys first. After all 3 rounds overall, do you think the winner of this main event is Fluke Human? Or is the winner of this main event Justin Cupo?
Except he invented down 4 people on the crowd, even one.
We're going to go to our judges. Bobby Sheehan, we'll start with you. The crowd barely went to Fluke. What do you think?
I mean, I was like, well, definitely Fluke loses. And then I realized how awful we're doing it as an audience. I mean, I'm kind of afraid to say anything because I say something mean and then someone awes in the audience. So I think I'm going to try to only say nice things. So Justin, I don't think you're a fat retard at all.
Tell that to my mother, okay?
Oh, I will when I see her later. Oh no, I wasn't mean again. I'm sorry. Are you
Just friends.
Yeah, we're just friends. And then Fluke, I think your rap career is definitely going to work out. Alright, I like this, dude. I feel like my chakras are aligned. I'm ready to fucking be nice to somebody. I'm gonna make my bed after this. I mean, it's 2-1 from the audience because it was the 2 guys clapping versus the 1 guy clapping. I think it's so unbelievably close. I learned a lot about Flukes, but that Wendy's drive-thru joke, that was very good. So just barely, by my penis, I'm gonna give it to Fluke Human.
That was about for Fluke Human. I'm happy nobody awed Bobby saying he has a small penis. Everyone was just like, yeah, I got right. Joe Gorman.
Hell yeah, that was awesome, Justin. That was some powerful stuff, and I think you represented Philadelphia quite well, right? I think we would all be grateful to have a performer from Philadelphia grace our stage. Fluke, I think that James Corden karaoke carpool in the Wendy's drive-thru, I thought that was a banger. I thought Fluke being conceived when his mom slipped in jizz at a Linkin Park concert, I thought that was great. I thought it was great all around. I think Fluke slightly edged you out in terms of writing, but it was still very solid. I think you guys both did a great job.
Very good main event, but it's another vote for Fluke Human. Sabrina Piper.
Yeah, that Wendy's drive-thru, that was so good. That was super funny. It was like a little bit, you inched him out. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Fluke Human, but great job, both of you, for real.
Another vote for Fluke Human. He's got it wrapped up. And Mark Henley, final thoughts.
This is one of the closest main events I've seen in a long time. I'm up here not sure who's going to win, and I want the voting record to reflect that. I'm voting for Justin Cupo tonight.
One vote for Justin Cupo. But Fight Club, give it up for the winner of this main event, Fluke Human. Now, Fight Club, give it up for the goofball of comedy Fight Club, Patrick Haggerty!
Yeah! Oh, wow, what a show. Give it up for Comedy Fight Club, everyone. Hey, wow, what a show, what a show. Now, Bobby Sheehan mentioned earlier that he believes women should have the right to choose to call people a faggot.
Yeah!
And I agree. Let's call people faggots tonight. Come on. I became my nephew's godfather earlier today, which is fitting because I'm going to give these roasters an offer they can't refuse. and that offer is to call them faggots free of charge. Now let's take a look at some of these faggy fights. All right. Wolfgang Hunter versus Noah Snyder. Give it up for that one. Come on. Right. Whoa, Noah and the wolf? What is this, the Bible? We also had Abigail Nolan versus John Fox. Give it up for that one. Come on, yes. Abigail Nolan is Christopher Nolan's daughter, which is why she's always looks like a man who was hit with a bat. We had Perez versus Derick Drescher. Lock them up! Lock them up! Lock them up! Lock them up! Alright, and the main event. Fluke Human versus Justin Cupo. Give it up for that one. Main event. Whoa, main event? More like stain event, because this one made me come all over my sheets. Alright guys, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much.
Patrick Haggerty. Fight Club, I need to give it up for all the battlers you saw on this show tonight. Give it up for all of our judges. Next week, it's Father's Day and it's Juneteenth, but we still got a show. We're at the Stand Comedy Club. Main event is going to be 2 on facing Greg and Rob.
It's your leg and Rob, I mean, prepare to eat shit next week.
You can watch this show on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Comedy Fight Club. 6th Street Apparel for t-shirts. Patreon.com/Comedy Fight Club bonus content. Thank you all very much. Have a good night.